It is seed starting season. For those that are brand new, let me help your decision fatigue. I can give you a few options for money since that is something that you have to consider. First of all, you can buy, depending on how many seeds you want to grow. If you want to do flowers and veggies, you may need quite a bit of seed starting mix. If you're just starting out and you have a couple of barrels to work with or one bed to work with, you don't need to overthink this. Start slow. Watch your seeds grow. Encourage yourself by being successful instead of overdoing it right off the bat. But let's talk about the first things you're going to need. I did find some burpee seed starting mix. Seed starting mix is important because it is sterile, meaning that you don't have gnats, any kind of bugs, fungus, nothing growing in it, so that you are prepared to start off fresh. So seed starting mix provides no nutrition. It's just light and fluffy to allow the roots to go through the bottom, allow it to germinate, allow it also, hopefully it will retain some moisture with some perlite involved in the mix. This one I got from Walmart. I was surprised at how big this bag actually is. 12 quarts. I guess I've seen normally they're coming at 8 quarts. I also found the burpees, which also makes the seed starting mix here, but they also offer it in a organic, obviously, just a concentrated, Omni certified. You're going to, it's just a brick. You're going to add a whole bunch of water to it. The instructions are in the back. It's approximately 4.5 quarts of water, so get a bucket, if you have a bucket or a wheelbarrow, that you can rehydrate this in. This is going to provide the fluffiness that is needed. You can add some perlite also to allow the moisture to retain. I'm going to add vermiculite since that is what I have. And this one makes 8 quarts, I believe. Yeah, 8 quarts, and it rehydrates in 2 minutes. Got two. These were less than $4 each. This one was about 8. So I paid probably 50 cents less to get 16 quarts versus the, how many was this? 12 quarts. So you can choose either one, whatever your budget will fit and however much seed mix that you need. But this one, again, no nutrition involved. My plan is to add vermiculite because I need a lot of moisture since I am not at home for very long. I want my seeds to be successful. I'm also going to add worm castings for nutrition. Now, seeds do not need any nutrition or fertilizer until they have their first true leaves. I may miss that point. I just want my husband to be able to water these and not have to overthink it for himself. Some other things that you will need, eventually you will end up with gnats. There is a powder, very expensive, and I'll have to look it up. But there is a powder you can also put into a sprayer and water with it, or you can add the powder to your seed soil, seed mix, or you can use some traps. You can use these into each area, or you can spray the top with some neem oil or some hydrogen peroxide. The goal is that the surface, after the seed has been well grown and germinated, has its true leaves, you want the surface to remain dry, which is why an oscillating fan is also necessary. Don't let this overwhelm you. Use whatever fan you have. The purpose of that is to dry out the top so that the gnats are not encouraged to burrow in. They don't find any satisfaction in dry soil at the top. The second thing is to allow the seedlings to waver back and forth, become strong in order to make it outside. So you have a few seed tray options. If you're just buying from the store and not ordering online, there is a lot of great products out there. If you're going to buy from your local co-op, they could come to you flimsy, which is but you can grab a bunch of extra ones of these and use them, double them up if you need to, depending on what your budget can afford. Don't buy everything you need as superior products at first if you can't afford it, because that will just discourage you from even starting. They also offer some with holes. I don't know if that's visible to the camera. This is going to be important when I start my ranunculus, so that it can drain. And my goal was to start my ranunculus in some soil. Worms that get covered up, I want them to drain into another tray so that they don't rot. So that's where I find these helpful. If you have a greenhouse, these are very helpful. You just line up your tray, your seeds, or let it drain through. It won't be overwatered. You can also buy these hexagons. They're too small for most of what I grow because I'm not here very, very often, but these are well used. I have reused these for 3, maybe 4 years now. And they provides just that that little bit of seed start, and then it needs to be up potted from here. So if you have time and money and you want to keep the process going, if that's your goal, then you can start with these, and you can start now in January for zone 8A. You can start your tomatoes in February, March time. You can start your squashes in March and put them out in April before we get all the bugs, when we are done with our last frost. You also, from Ferrymore, from Walmart, can get these bigger pots. And this I plan to start geraniums in because they're going to sit there for a while, and I will not be available to up pot them every time, but they're beautiful, and it's a great process to start from a plug, which I have done in the past, and then up potted. Now, this might be a little bit big for tomato starts because they're going to grow longer more than they will bushy, but these would be great for any squashes as well, that they could just sit right here with some of worm castings to provide nutrition, and then add a little bit of fish emulsion to your water, or any kind of growing fertilizers once you have your first true leaves. So that is the basics of seed starting. Make it easy for decision fatigue. Run to Walmart, grab a couple trays, grab some seed starting soil. Don't worry about fertilizer yet, or you can grab the worm castings and add it to your soil. And depending on if you have time to do more than just watering, if you have time to up pot, you can get these hexagon shape plug starters and then pot them up, because it is the part of the joy of gardening. You can pot them up then to this. Those are some of our seed starting starts. Don't forget the neem oil for your gnats. Follow for more.